What's that? What's going on, guys? How you doing? We're about to check out the quarter, right? He's going to be talking about this situation with Mrbeast and some person that works for Mrbeast by the name of Kris Tyson. Now, a lot of people have been asking me about this, not just for the last few weeks, but for months, because a lot of people have been hearing about Kris Tyson and them making a transition. Now, when it comes to the alphabet community, I don't care. Just leave the kids out of it. Leave the kids out of it. Don't try to go to in schools and push anything. Be who you are and who you want to be. I don't care. That's not, this is on me. It's up to me on who you are. Come on, that don't make no sense. As long as we're not like interfering with each other and there's any kind of like acts of violence, right? I can't control anybody, nor do I want to, right? So I never really cared much about the Kris Tyson situation. And then I started hearing some things. One was the cross-dressing allegations. Not him, their kid. They were making their kid wear like pumps and high heels and taking pictures like this. Just so they could post it on Instagram, which is pretty weird and cringe to me. I don't think you should be trying to force your kid to wear women's clothes. That's why I don't think they're old enough to even make that decision in any way, shape, or form. When they're adults, I don't give a damn. But like, it was literally like a toddler. They couldn't even fit the damn shoes. Anyway, I digress. A lot worse came out after that. So now I'm going to talk about it, give my opinion. I do want to say I'm not the guy that's going to rush to cancel culture, automatically label somebody something without any actual evidence or proof. But I do call things for what they are. So let's see what's the news, man. I'm kind of out the loop with some of the new details. So let's check out the quarter and see what's going on.
That literally no one is talking about. There's a massive cover up going on right now in the Mrbeast subreddit. And, well, if it was Dr. Disrespect, we already know how all of this would be. It would be in every major news article. It would be every major, games journalism website would be talking about it. Here's a story. Mrbeast is the largest YouTuber in the world, and his content is mostly consumed by kids. Not all. He does a lot of great work in philanthropy. He does a lot of work around the world.
I think it's fair to say he has a huge kid audience, right? Especially because of the type of videos that Mrbeast do. I'm going to play with 1 billion marbles. Like, who else is going to click on that with the quickness?
For most people, Mrbeast has stayed relatively free of any kind of controversy, except for when his co-host, Kris Tyson, who now goes by the name Ava, apparently, decided they wanted to rob their child of a father, in my opinion, and go down the trans ideology road. This is somebody who in the past...
Once again, this video is for educational purposes, and I have no hate or disdain for the alphabet community in any way, shape, or form.
Has been open about their...
Guys, how's my mic? Is my mic still good? Let me know. I don't want to be clicking and popping. The other day, I was getting like a lot of mic issues. All right, it sounds like I'm good. It sounds like I'm good.
How do I say this?
Thank you, guys.
Just horrible cartoons that feature like very young people in very weird situations
Okay.
Young people shouldn't be in, if you get where I'm saying.
I was hearing about this. Hopefully he has more details. I was hearing he was supporting artists that drew pictures made to look like children that weren't children allegedly, but were made to look like such and to do nasty things. I'm not defending that in any way, shape, or form. Nah, I'm not messing with it. I'm not messing with it, G. Man, that's foul.
And now it appears that there are claims that he was in his 20s talking to people as young as 12 or 13, I think, planning to meet someone who is 16, and now not a single mainstream article about it. Isn't that a coincidence? Isn't that weird?
I've seen those DMs. I don't know if the DMs that I saw were the real ones, because people fake DMs all the time. The fact that Kris Tyson literally was deleting almost every message and everything, certain social media platforms, in order to like cover up and hide. I think that looked mad suspicious, bro. Once people start looking into your stuff like, oh, you really did this and this and that, and then you start deleting it, that looked mad nasty. But I don't know if the DMs were real, but they was really wild. He was wild. It was inappropriate. And it seemed like he was planning meetups that kind of made no sense to me in any way, shape, or form. I think one meetup he went to, Mrbeast came with him, right? But the person's parents was there. It's just a lot to where I'm hearing that I think that Mrbeast might have fired him recently too.
That weird? Let's take a look at it. There's been several videos on YouTube that I need to shout out because they're the ones that actually brought it to me. This Brion individual goes through some very inappropriate messages and tweets done by this individual, Kris from Mrbeast in his 20s. Some private messages, things like that, some pictures. This is this lava individual.
Why is he sending pictures? That's like extra nuts. Why are you having like private DMs where you're getting extremely inappropriate and damn near directly just getting nasty? And why are you sending suggestive, provocative pictures? Like, this nigga's out of pocket. Like, he was out of pocket. I don't think there was no excuse for that. Sending suggestive pictures. What is wrong with this nigga?
Individual is a young, very young person sending
practice with this. Hey, yo.
Spicy messages back and forth in 2019. This is a bombshell report.
Yeah, that looks really bad. Wow.
Let's get into the one person who's willing to cover.
Hey, when y'all want to hear the nasty song, just let me know. Just let me see it in the audience. Whoa. And also, I don't know if the DMs are accurate. I don't know if they've been confirmed yet, but fam, a lot of it was wild.
Covered, apparently. Times of Now News. Kris Tyson, now Ava, is embroiled in a controversy over claims that they said that they had terrible types of behavior with someone that they shouldn't have. Videos now claim that he engaged in suggestive discussions and planned to meet.
We're going to check that one next. We're going to check the update next. Because I think Kris came out and apologized and all this other stuff recently. So we'll see.
Someone who was just 16. The alleged person, Lava is their name, denies it, stating that the interactions were limited to groups.
Mad people said it's warranted. Hit the nasty song. All right, you got it.
Yeah. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
My bad. I dropped something on the floor. But to pick it up, nasty song ended. I was like, oh, I'm in here.
Group settings, although that same person said that, from what I remember, that this trans individual sent him inappropriate Snapchats that we saw also.
Pictures,
Public figures and activist groups have reacted, demanding Tyson's removal from Mrbeast content.
No excuse for any of
Kris
that.
Tyson, who now goes by Ava, is a popular social media personality who has been associated with Mrbeast's YouTube channel. Currently at the center of the controversy, and involves claims of inappropriate behavior with someone they shouldn't be. The claims stem from two videos that surfaced over the last 30 days. The claims that Kris engaged in inappropriate, or Ava, this is their name now apparently, inappropriate discussions with somebody who was as young as just 13 at the time, and the two intended to meet when they were 16. YouTuber Keeps, however, shared a statement from the person saying that in a post on Test said, I was not
planning to meet up when you get older is crazy. whoa. Like if they were going to your performance or something, or going to a Mr. Beast show or something, I don't think that's a meetup. But you playing at like one-on-one private meetup, nigga, you nasty. Yeah, there's no justifying that. What the hell are you doing? Is the kid like, do they have like a disease or something? Like, they got cancer? Like, is a Make-A-Wish kid? Nah.
Yeah. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
And mind you, I'm not trying to be the guy that's coming with like the pitchforks and like waving the torch. Like, we gotta cancel this guy. But that just don't sound right. What the hell? You sending suggestive pictures, planning future meetups for when they get older, inappropriate stuff. It's a combination of everything. It's foul. And then I think on top of it, the guy admitted to everything and apologized recently. So
not groomed. Oh yeah, I mean that's all. You always want to listen to the person that was groomed about that. It's called Munchausen, I think. I did not meet Kris by myself. I met Kris and Mrbeast crew with my family present. I ran a Discord server with Kris when I was 13. By the way, he was in his 20s at this time. And while edgy and inappropriate jokes were made, that's all it was. He also tweeted that Kris did nothing wrong, which is actually what's actually disgusting is you guys twisting this into making me the victim. Despite their clarification, several YouTubers slammed Ava. Andrew Tate publicly shared his thoughts. He said sarcastically in the video, "Surprise, surprise, no one saw that coming." Nick Merckx has also called out Mrbeast, Tyson's ex-wife, having previously supported him.
You fell for that. He said, "Surprise, surprise."
To add fuel to the fire, the activist group Gays Against Groomers has demanded Mrbeast remove Tyson from his videos. They cited the claims as a serious concern given the channel's young audience. In their statement, the group labeled Tyson's involvement in Mrbeast's content as problematic. Jake Franklin, aka
I can understand their frustrations without a doubt. Yeah. That definitely it's pretty weird.
Jake the Viking also shared his thoughts on the situation, tweeting, "Sending spicy jokes to someone who's 13 is not okay, especially when you're in your 20s, by the way. If you're also 13, it's whatever, right? That's how they talk. Never has been, never will be. GG's to Lava for confirming that it's all true. Furthermore, Franklin implied that there was another person on the receiving end. The quartering also weighed in to criticize Tyson's conduct, and Ava has yet to respond to these claims.
Oh, they said it was all true. They did say the jokes were true, but they indicated that they weren't inappropriate as far as like them doing grooming or worse, to where Law and Order SVU had to be called. Some people are insinuating that they could be pressured to be coming out and defending them. I don't have enough evidence for none of that, like for me to make that kind of judgment. I also don't know if some of those screenshots were fake.
Claims, except they did respond by wiping their entire Twitter feed. Right? They wiped.
Oh, so I ain't the only one that be slurring and messing up words. Yes, they definitely did erase everything.
Wiped everything. By the way, obviously this video will be not favorable on YouTube, so make sure you share it wherever you watch it. And if you want to support the channel, I have a summer sale going on my summer flavors for Coffee Brand Coffee. We just
drink regular coffee. Now tell me when you get some iced coffee, my man. French vanilla.
Apparently, Dr. Disrespect did. So I think we know the standard here, right? Drama Alert reports Kris Tyson from Mrbeast is being accused of talking to people he shouldn't have. 2 videos of the last 30 days allege this. Kris, who now goes by Ava, has yet to respond. Here you see Kris allegedly joking about selling photos with someone who was very, very young. You see this. Check again. I posted some spicy pictures for you. Please no share. Nick Merckx.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm not cancel culture guy. I'm not point the finger and making allegations with no evidence guy. Nigga, if that's real, oh my gosh. This nigga, you gonna make me break the nasty song button. I'm not gonna play it.
Reported on it.
I hope that's.
I mean, There is definitely,
I don't know.
even the trans community. Here's Octa, a tweet that has nearly 70,000 likes. Kris Tyson for Mrbeast just got outed as a ped. I don't know if I would go that far, but there's more to. Obviously, we need to see more information.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't have evidence, man, to be just throwing that out there like that. That's crazy. But there's a lot that just it don't feel right.
Before you label that, just like with Mrbeast, I think we need to see more information. Obviously, these conversations were not okay. Yeah. This basically just set back the trans community 200 years. We are never going to hear the end of it from transphobes. I really hope the kid's okay too, because holy F, this man is gross and horrible. I mean, that's a good response, I think.
Yeah, I get it.
A lot of delusional people in these comments either defending Kris or proving what I already said in my tweet. Y'all should go breathe some air and touch some grass. So I
don't think Kris should be defended. I don't want anybody to think that I'm ever going to defend Kris or Ava. I think that's what they changed their name to. Yeah, I'm not going to defend them at all. But I do want to be fair. I see like it's becoming a trend, right, to act like a Chris Hansen on the internet. Right. So I think people do need evidence, like actual receipts, but it seemed like they got receipts of a lot of bad stuff. So if that stuff is true, I do think that he's nasty. Will I be willing to call him the P word yet? I would need actual evidence, right? Like I need to see not just cut out pieces of those damn messages. I need to see all the messages, nigga. I need to see everything, all the evidence.
Even the trans community is pushing back against us, and it's like, here you go. I think a lot of people think that once they are trans, it's some sort of plot armor, maybe.
Yeah, he pretty filthy.
You know, I'm still team low road. I hope that he gets fired and removed from everything, because that is the standard that the left set. He should be banned from YouTube. Mrbeast should remove you from him. Every video that he stars in on YouTube, he should fire him going forward. That is the standard. Every sponsorship, every monetization, and if he has his own channel, it should be demonetized. All of this kind of stuff, their own channel, it should be demonetized. That is the reality.
I'm not going to say what anyone should do. I don't feel comfortable. I wouldn't feel comfortable. Like if I was Mrbeast, I don't think I would continue doing videos and working with this guy per se. Not me. I wouldn't work with him. But I don't know if I'm going to say, because the left has set this standard, let's go by this standard. Right. Yeah. Just off of just that aspect outside of who we're speaking on. I would say I'm indifferent. If he gets demonetized or loses his channel, I'm probably not going to give a damn if I'm just calling a spade. Right. I don't care. He's in that box. Him, Onision, EDP. I don't give a damn. If you lose your that, I don't care. Like I'm not saying, yeah, let's do it. I'm saying I don't care. Ain't none of my business. That's what I'm saying. But what I say, because the left did it, no, that's not why. I wouldn't say that per se. But I ain't gonna complain. You ain't gonna hear me complain.
Reality that the left has set for this type of behavior.
Yeah, I don't go by the left.
You see, Kris Tyson from Mrbeast has been messaging a male starting when they were 13 and Tyson was 20. The two constantly joked inappropriately with each other about those being hooked on those spicy cartoons, sending spicy pictures. They even confirmed they met up. Even if we take the most charitable interpretation of these messages, we still have a college dude who is constantly selling these type of photos and spicy charged jokes to someone who is 13. Now, yeah, I know guys often do this type of jokes with each other, but it's usually with people their own age. Lots of people focusing on Kris is into those cartoons that feature 400-year-old vampires that look really young. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Okay. You know, here's Nick Merckx pretends to be shy.
They saying he into la 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 la. If he's into la 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 lollipops, that's not my bag. Any way, shape, or form. I ain't rocking with it. People would try to make the argument about cartoons. I ain't making no argument at all, nigga. I'm not defending this nigga in any way, shape, or form.
Shocked, waiting for everyone who went ballistic over Dr. Disrespect talking to someone who was 17. Also cancel Kris Tyson for doing this with someone who was 13. I mean,
I don't think the age of who Dr. Disrespect was speaking to was confirmed. But when you come out there and admit to everything, nigga, you ain't getting me to defend you in any way, shape, or form. No, sirree. No, sirree, Bob. Then you guilty, nigga. But we don't know the details of how old the person was with Dr. Disrespect. But I've been hearing people say the 17 thing. I don't think that would be it, right? Because why wouldn't he say that, right? Why wouldn't he say they were 17? That just would be odd to me.
I would say,
that'd be really odd to me. But
here's their comment: the person who is on the receiving end of the messages out there trying to run defense, saying this video is not true and disgusting. Ava (parentheses Kris) has never done anything wrong, and for you to make up all these lies and create a narrative is just wrong. Also, when you interviewed me for a supposed editing job, why did you lie? So you can take these clips out of context. This is terrible. I mean,
yeah, that's how they got it.
I don't know. I mean, if it didn't, it's the internet. Did he not know how old the person was? I don't know that answer. I hope
he met them. You could say he didn't know how old they were, but then also remember that he met them and planned future meetups for the exact age. Also, I've seen, I don't know if the damn DMs and private messages was real, but I've seen screenshots of him saying, "How old are you?" And then the person saying their age. So I don't know if those messages were real, but it seems like he was well aware of how old the person was, planned future meetups, all that.
Hope that they didn't. But the fact that they went and deleted all their tweets, I don't know. Mrbeast has had to defend this individual multiple times. I'm not sure that this is going to be good. Parents need to know about this. I mean, you see here, Mrbeast connected me directly to Lava, the alleged Kris Tyson person receiving Lava. I was not Mrbeast. I did not meet with Kris by myself. I met with him and with my parents. I don't know.
And Mrbeast was the one that connected Keemstar with the alleged victim.
This is the standard that the left has set. Let's see what the comments say. Talking about those type of videos with someone who is that young is inappropriate. They've just confirmed the validity of everything that was revealed. Why does Mrbeast have contact so easily available to give out to people? Like he was sending spicy jokes to someone who's a kid. What more needs to be said? So the same thing Dr. Disrespect was accused of and canceled for. Edgy, nah, they're going to protect their own. Nobody's buying this. I mean, he once tweeted, "Nothing gets my knob a cranking like some LOLI." That's the stuff I'm talking about. Yeah, the messages sent back and forth were gross. We'll see. We'll see if Deserto and Kotaku and the New York Times and all these people that have defended or that
they probably won't say anything about it. But yeah, that's nasty. You see, he was just playing with it at that point. If those messages were real, he was just playing with it at that point. Talking about I love this. So yeah, that was you tripping. But tell me what you think down in the comment section. I do think that's pretty crazy. Let me know what you think in the comments.